What's up, YouTube boys and girls? Welcome to the Jyoung channel. I'm your host, Jyoung. I've been promising to do a video on the SO/Snap-on shadow box. I must have shown it 100 times in live streams. Something I'm very proud of for more than one reason. It all started, and the reason why I want to make this video is to really give back to the ones who gave to me, because this isn't just something I did and I can say, look at me, blah blah blah. So this is really to give thanks for the people who actually sent me the ratchets or wrench and stuff like that. So but kind of give you a brief history. It all started with this middle ratchet. I forgot, some kind of sapphire blue. This used to be a color back in the 80s, I believe. It got discontinued, so you'd see them around the internet and everybody like, "Ooh, that's the sapphire blue discontinued color." And so it came back, and when I seen it, I thought, that's a beautiful color, but it's really too pretty to use. So I bought it thinking, I'll just keep it because that sounds really stupid, you know. So I thought that'd be a good idea. They range anywhere on the internet from $119 to $159. Snap-on, I think they're around $139 on their website. So it started there, and then I kind of had the idea, and I shared it with my live stream that it'd be a good idea to collect all of these. So another part of the challenge is seeing how many colors it made. So the best guess, or looking through books and everything, everybody helped me out with this, they made 8 colors. There was a pearl white. We never confirmed that with Snap-on. We believe somebody took the white handle off something else and added it to it. We seen one on eBay one time for the asking price of $199, and it was gone before I had a chance to really buy it. But all the colors, unlike most Snap-on things, will end with like an O for orange or R for red. These ain't like that. These all have the exact same part number. And people was interested in buying and sent them to me as a gift, which I really appreciate. But people saying like, well, what color do you already have? Because I didn't have them displayed. And also, if you notice the shaft right here, these go almost immediately from the handle to the knuckle. And they also make some that goes like an inch up before they go to the knuckle. So they want to be real sure they didn't buy me the wrong one. So it started with this one. And I'm just going to tell you the ones that I bought myself. I also bought the black one for myself. And I bought myself the red one. Now, them are the only 3 that I bought myself. My Snap-on man, who is just the driver, he missed me 2 weeks in a row, and I started pouting like a baby and all that, and told him I wasn't going to buy nothing else from him. So, to keep my business, he gave me the green one. So, debt-free, cost me nothing. And this ain't in any particular order. I'm just going to go from left to right and tell you. The orange one came from Chuck. Auto Pro Interiors. Check his channel out, and I'd appreciate if you subscribe to him. I will put all the channels below, the people who make content or the people who just have channels, so you can check them out. So the orange one came from Chuck, Auto Pro Interiors. He professionally does upholstery and seats, and he has a bunch of interesting content, a bunch of Snap-on stuff, and a box that will put mine to shame. It's a lot prettier. So that orange one was from Chuck. The pink one came from a combination of Shawna and Jace. It was a Father's Day present, and I guess the color probably couldn't be more significant since Shawna is a breast cancer survivor. We'll skip over to the yellow. It came from J-Mall. He's from Florida, and he gave me the yellow one, so very appreciative of that. J-Mall is one of my good buddies. And the last but not least, the dark blue one came from Ken the Lawn Guy, another guy who does a lot of great content. He's in the weed business and not the kind you smoke. So he has a business where he fertilizes and exterminates, or for lack of better words, whatever. Anyway, you'll see his channel. It's a rather large business as well. So he sent me a nice letter along with that, with some more gifts. So Ken's a wonderful guy. Him and his wife, they sang terribly, and but we love him. And he's the type of guy who will just send you a text out of the blue, not knowing if you've got a good day or a bad day, just saying, hey, I love you, I'm thinking about you, I'm here if you need me. So, and every one of these guys are the same way. The wrench, 22 millimeter, 22 being a number that's been around for most of my life, over half my life. That was my baseball number when I was growing up. It's as well as my son's number. The blue wrench signifies the Blue Wrench Mafia, where a lot of y'all know if you have a blue wrench, you're a moderator, and that I think people take that a little too lightly, but that gives somebody a lot of access to do things to your channel that where you trust them. So Coldens Customs, who has another great channel, don't have enough subs. I can go ahead and tell you that. Him and Erica came, and we enjoyed their company for the meet, and he brought that to me. He bought that wrench for me and did the blue metal flake and stenciled in the white and all that. And I couldn't think of a better place to show it off than with these ratchets. So the ratchets, came fairly fast as far as collection. I kept in my toolbox, and I had some, not buyer's remorse, but a little guilt, thinking, I've got over $1,100–1,300 worth of stuff here that that I'm not using. I felt kind of guilty. I thought, well, that money could go to different charitable blah blah blah, and I didn't really, I don't know, I just wasn't as happy until I made the case for it. The case, you can see, is the old vintage gas pump top. I had the idea during a live stream. I said, hey, check this out, and I gave $20 for the top, the glass, and the thing. And I said, wouldn't it be cool if we made a shadow box and put that in there? And over a weekend, I decided to try to make it and see what it looked like, and it started shaping up rather fast. Instead of painting it, of course, I asked the live stream, what do y'all think about this or that? And we decided to wet sand and clear coat the finish, which it really looks nice. I'm not really a fan when it's done on a complete car or anything like that, but on this piece, it turned out really nice. Then it's easy to access, easy to get to. This bar is the exact bar. I have a bunch of these bars. The bar that's welded, this is the bars it came from. Each one of them had some weld spots on them. This one did too. I ground it down and clear coated this as well, and welded sockets to it and stuck the ratchets in there. It's easy access, easy to get to. Just for a temporary purpose, I stuck my snap-on magnet light up in the very top of it, just as a temporary service. But I like it so much up there. And Clay Koon, which is another great guy, and you check his channel out, Koon Trucking, he said, I think it's a cool idea that's a snap-on shadow box with a snap-on light, supplying the power. And I was like, dang it, you're right, that is cool. So I'm very proud of this shadow box. A little plot twist. Come to find out, this whole deal is stolen, the top and the glass. I know the guy. He really would like to have his top back, and I'm looking for him a SO top to go back on his pump. And I offered to buy the rest of the pump, to which so far he's not interested in. So this is a kind of interesting story all the way around. So more than anything, I wanted to show off this display box. But more than anything, I wanted to give thanks to the one who helped me make this possible, because it would have took a long time for me to buy these ratchets. It would have took a lot of money out of my pocket. And I remember when I first started, I had like 3 ratchets, and we were sitting in Sonic, and my son said, why don't you just buy the rest of them, Daddy, and just go ahead and do it? And I laughed, and I said, you got a lot to learn about money. I said, because it's a lot of money. It's over $1,000. So anyway, that's it. Thank you to the guys who made it possible. And for all the ones I mentioned in the channel, check them out below, and I will try my best to put a link to each and every one of them. So this is Jyoung, and I'm out.